Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Spot on Pundits here on your favorite YouTube channel. From us here at the channel, we want to say a very happy new year 2024 to you guys. Thank you for the support throughout 2023. The love has been massive and we really appreciate. So, being the very first episode of this program this year, there will be some twists and turns here and there, but be well to stay tuned and watch through with us for what we have to offer this year. I promise you it will be entertaining, it will be intriguing, and it will be suspense filled. So if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, now is the time. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button as well, share this content to your friends and family. And without wasting much time, we are here today to discuss game week 20 that just passed, and just to dissect a little bit of what went on there on that particular game week. So before we proceed, this year we will allow our pundits to introduce themselves, and apparently they should wish you also a happy new year. So I will start with Mr. Barker. Mr. Barker,
what's the difference? Man? You want to hear Jogano and all those things, man.
So say hi to the fans.
Yeah, man. Thank you for being with us all this while. Happy New Year. So we hope we're gonna continue to give you the best that we have. And that's it. Yeah. So yeah, my name is Barker. Hope you're gonna have a good show today and also the rest of the year.
Absolutely. Mr. T.I.
So well, it's good to be back. Compliments of the season, everyone. Thank you for the support over the month. It's been incredible, and we are just here having fun. Like, take me seriously, don't take us seriously. Now you start me. But we thank you for the love, thank you for the support.
Absolutely.
And we look forward to having it.
Absolutely.
The Juggernauts are back.
Yes. The Juggernaut is back. The intellectual Mr. Barker is back. So let's dissect into this matter. Guys, what happened in game week 20?
Yeah, wow. I don't know why you are trying to be
I cannot believe, because well. I am seeing something happen here, but I am not going to hit back at them, but
I don't understand, like we care.
We're going to keep it, pat them on the back and see how we can manage their
Nobody needs your party.
Oh, right.
If you want to say the elephant has fallen off the tree, say it with your full chest.
Well, the elephant has fallen
not the first time.
off the tree, and he's currently in the hospital. So
yeah, but
the elephant doesn't need to be in the hospital.
All right, guys.
The elephant will be back.
So the game week started with Crystal Palace hosting Brentford, and the match ended 3-1 in favor of Crystal Palace. So what do you guys think of that match?
I think the just like Brentford have been on a bad spell recently. So I think they're one of those teams whereby they're on that negative kind of spiral. So yeah, so it's not really surprising, I think. So probably they're just there waiting because Mbeumo is injured and Tony is coming back, I think. So maybe that's the only thing they can look forward to. Because that team looks like they need some inspiration right now.
Right, absolutely. Mr. T.I., what would you say about the form of Olise for Crystal Palace over the last two matches?
You want me to talk?
Yeah, of course.
Well, because we cannot judge a particular player based on 2 games, right?
2 games, right.
So
that's true.
Form wise, I would say, okay, maybe the Christmas period is a wonderful time to hit form if you want to. But sadly now, there's another 2 weeks, probably maybe 2 weeks break or thereabout, where the momentum you gained might be lost, or it might just be galvanized. So yes, it's wonderful to see him do well in the past 2 games, but we'll see how it goes. Right.
Wow. Okay. All right. So that's out of the way. We had Man City hosting Sheffield United. Of course, we already know what.
Business as usual.
But guys, I want to say the absence of Erling Haaland is beginning to cause some issues for Manchester City
How?
in front of goal. That's what I mean. In front of goal.
Not really, because like Man City, remember there was a season they won the league without a recognized striker. Since Jesus said he's not a goal scorer. So they've done that before. So I think they still are able to do it. They will still win games without Haaland. And Alvarez is even there now. So
But Alvarez, I think in the last 2 games, he has only scored once.
yeah, and that's penalty, I think.
Yeah, and that was a penalty.
I think they'll be fine. They have goal scorers in the team. There's Foden, there's
Because they share the goal
Yeah.
responsibility, right? So
Okay.
it doesn't really
there's
matter.
Foden, there's, no, Gundogan is not there.
Yeah.
Bernardo Silva, those guys.
Mm.
Yeah, they're still goals. They'll score.
All right. So Sheffield United has a new boss in the person of Espirito. The person of Espirito Santo. So
That's Nottingham Forest. Sheffield United is Chris Wilder.
yeah. Sorry, please. I'm mistaking this. I'm so excited about this dude.
Yeah, I'm sure you like his white beards.
Yeah. Of course I do. So Sheffield United, of course, throughout the season we've been talking about these guys but I think they've sprung a bit of surprise here and there, but it's not sustained.
How can they sustain it? The Premier League is a dog eat dog world kind of thing. So
Right.
even on a good, even as a great team, if you don't, on a good day, if you don't play well, they will swallow you alive.
All right. So let's move on. We actually missed a particular game, Aston Villa versus Burnley. That match ended 3-2 in favor of Aston Villa.
And Barca will be happy with that game because
Yeah.
I'm not, because like I think it's they were down to the 10 men, right? They got a red card.
Yeah,
and
there was a
Aston
red
Villa
card.
capitalize
got to
on that.
capitalize on that again, just like they did against Brentford.
Mm.
Yeah, it's okay. At least they still found a way to win.
But
Yeah.
Aston Villa is still in the mix for top
Of
5,
what?
top 6.
In the mix for what?
For top 5.
Maybe you are saying the elephant has fallen off the tree.
But if you look at Aston Villa's result recently, like
I'll be here.
the game against Sheffield United, Man United they were leading 2-0. I think there's something about Emery whereby when it comes to close the deal, somehow he's not able to do it. I think that's what will still happen with Aston Villa.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I can pick Aston Villa's position on the table already.
Yeah.
For the end
So,
of the season.
Because people like saying, Aston Villa
Villa
shouldn't
project.
have sacked Emery.
Emery,
Something that people don't need to remember is like, there are 5 games left. Emery just needed 3 points to qualify for top 4. He managed to get
Bottled it.
only 2 points. So I've never seen that kind of thing happen. And people will still, no, you like
But
give him
but
time
was he the one at fault or the players?
I
He has
don't-
probably given his tactics.
I don't
Bro,
understand.
that guy was
Set
playing
up the team.
Guendouzi at number 10, taking Ozil out of the team when there was no creativity. There are a lot of things that happened that you could see like this guy doesn't know what he was doing. That's why he was sacked. Arsenal won't just sack a manager just like that.
They said that he is the master of UEFA.
Yeah, and he lost 4-1. in the
4-1
finals. That was like
to
our
who?
worst performance in the final.
Lost 4-1 to which club? I can count the number of times I've lost to you in the final. We lost 4-1.
But that was awesome.
Emery boys.
So,
Okay, guys, let's move forward. We had Wolves entertain Everton, 3-0 in favor of Wolves. I think this
Wolves are on fire. Also.
on fire, and
Wolves,
as well Everton are on fire as well. But I think of late they are kind of.
Wolves. I'm impressed with Wolves. I'm impressed with Bournemouth. Those kind of teams. Fulham also for a while, then they went cold. Yeah, but those are all the teams that we felt like. Especially Bournemouth. I'm really impressed with Bournemouth. I think.
Absolutely. All right, so let's just move forward. Nottingham Forest and against Man U. So now, for me to really shout out my guy,
Yes, okay.
Espirito Santo. Guys, this match, I feel like, because previously, game week 19, we saw Manchester United win, right? And we saw their top striker score the first goal.
Who is their top striker?
Højlund.
Yeah, Holland.
Top striker.
Yeah, he's a top striker. So
first
there,
goal in
there
14
was a
matches.
lot of buzz about them. Oh wow, they are coming back. They were doing this. So Nottingham Forest actually dismembered these guys again and again. It looks like all the momentum they gathered from that one match is just it was just a waste. So guys, what can you say about this match, this particular match? Do you think that Ten Hag is really
I don't want to talk.
receiving the heat now?
What eat? I don't want to talk because
No, but we need to satisfy our fans.
no, because see, Solskjaer, right, didn't do this bad before they let him go. If you actually compare
That's
the
true.
stats
That's
head
true.
to head, right, you'll be like, okay, what's the vibe that we're getting? But I understand it, right? Like, there's something wrong, right? And Manchester United, like I keep saying, right? I'm not a fan of Manchester or the way they do their things, but I respect them. I respect the achievement they have. Everybody knows there's something wrong, right? And they really, really need to fix it, right? Because it doesn't speak well for your strikers to be sharing 4 goals in God knows how many games. So there's something fundamentally wrong. And I'm not necessarily saying that, Eric should go or something like that. I'm just calling Manchester United fans and everybody to, now is the time to balance ideologies and reality. Now is the time, right? Something is wrong, something needs to be done. It might be that it's time that we'll settle everything, but if we look at the team also, the team is ailing, right? So
Let's see. Okay. All right. Baka, do you think that with the coming in of the what do you call him, Mr. Ratcliffe, will it boost the morale of players, or with few additions? The January window is already open. With few additions, do you think that it could actually help to revitalize the squad?
Well, that's the thing. Like institution like Man United, like they've made so many changes, so many drop-ins, and I think that's also part of the issue. So like now, Radcliffe will come, will take over football operations and things like that. So it's up to him if he still wants to back the manager or they need to restart. But if you look at Ten Hag, like since he came in, even last season they finished third, they won the EFL Cup. But a lot of those games, if you watch them last season, it's just like Casemiro had a good season, Rashford had a good season, whereby they can just manage to like grind out a win, and that team isn't there this season. So it's beginning to show like, okay, maybe last season wasn't so great. But now, if you tell me, I think they just need to find the best person. Actually, if you look at it, when you look at the equipment, the managers they brought in a way, it's actually Ole, because that's the person that knew the tradition of the club. But unfortunately, maybe he doesn't have the football IQ that was enough in terms of tactics and in terms of man management, how he understands the club and all those things. He was actually the best person, and I think that's the kind of person they need to find right now. I don't know how they're going to do it.
Okay.
Find that kind of person, be patient with him, and see how it goes.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to Fulham versus Arsenal. We're not going to dwell much on that because I want to spare you guys some of this heartache.
There's no heartache.
Okay.
I've said it that the Premier League is very competitive. If you don't turn up, they swallow you alive. It's Simple
So,
as
but
that.
one thing actually I want to ask: what do you think was really wrong with Arsenal on that particular match?
Anytime, what was wrong with Arsenal on that is it's what goes wrong with Arsenal on a typical day. The day they don't play with passion, the day their passes are inaccurate, the day there's no drive, the day they don't play with intensity. That always happens. It always happens. And I'm sure some people will be like, oh, there was no plan B from the manager, this and that. Yes, we don't watch football the same way. But if you actually watch, if you go back and watch the game, when we played Manchester United, right? And we won 3, what was the score?
Yeah.
3, yes. If you see the way they were fighting for the ball, like Arsenal players, right? From the keeper to the defender, right? The way they were playing for themselves, and you watch the matches we have lost, you will see that the moment there's a drop in desire, the moment there's lackluster performance, the moment they play like there's nothing at stake, right? When they play with too much comfort, it doesn't work.
Let's see. All right. So, do you also think that it was one of the reasons Arsenal lost this match was game management by Arteta?
No, what will the coach
so.
do if the player
Because I think from when you guys had the lead, I felt like everything was under control until the equalizer.
So what happened with the equalizer?
Yeah,
Somebody lost the ball carelessly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so
it was until after that equalizer that the whole squad actually.
No, I told you from the very beginning, right? When I saw the lineup, right, and I saw that there was no Zinchenko, right. I knew that it was going to be. Most Arsenal fans knew it was going to be a tough day, right? But the problem is, even when we got the goal, were you impressed?
Even the goal was a bit scrappy.
It was really
It's not
scrappy.
like
It was scrappy from the very beginning. A typical Arsenal fan knows when you're going to most probably have a bad day in the office, right? So what will game management have done, right? It is the people every single Arsenal player on the pitch on that day is capable. They are more than good enough to deliver and win the game. So what has this got to do with game management?
Yeah, I just feel like it's just like from the West Ham game, maybe they were just too disappointed and
Yes.
they didn't pick up. Because that West Ham game, like anyone would just look at it and just believe that how did we lose this game?
Right.
So like the disappointment was there. You see, even like I've never seen Declan Rice made a mistake until that Fulham game. That's the first time I was like, Declan Rice did this hard.
Yeah. It was
really bad. Like
hard to watch
yeah.
as a game.
I think it came at the right time because now they have some break from EPL for maybe 2 weeks. Yeah. So after that they can play. I don't know who are playing next. Then they go for they have the Dubai break they're going for, right? So it's still okay. 5 points behind. There's a lot of work to do. I think this squad, I'm more confident about them than the one we had last season.
All right. Thank you, guys. And let's move on to the next match, which was between Tottenham and Bournemouth.
I didn't watch that.
You didn't watch that one? Okay, so Tottenham won 3-1. Son gave the star performance before leaving for the Asian Cup. So I think it was a very interesting match, yeah. Although I actually watched part of it, it wasn't. All right, so let's move on to the game against Liverpool-Newcastle. So this particular game is like the game changer at the top of the table. So we noticed that after this game, Liverpool went like 4 points. Is it 4 or 5 points clear? 5 points clear of the table. So do you think that I don't think there is anything that we can talk much because I think Liverpool actually gathered momentum at the right time, and I think they are really pushing forward. What do you guys think?
This question we'll talk about it in 4 weeks. Precisely.
Okay, they've been the best team so far. Because if there's reasons to be optimistic if you're a Liverpool fan. They've only lost one game, and that game was like the Tottenham game, the famous game
Right.
where who was cancelled. They played with 9-9. So yeah, if you're a Liverpool fan, like you'll be optimistic, and yeah, they have goals in the team. They have Salah. Salah will leave for. I think the only thing Salah will leave for Nations Cup. So
Yeah.
we'll see how they cope with that. But
Exactly.
we still feel like probably they have enough.
Mm.
But so far it's good. But what my only issue with the Premier League this season is like, I think everyone will have that moment whereby
They deep
they
in
will
form.
have it deep.
you see how Tottenham started the season. It
Right.
came fast at them. Even a team like Man City that has been flawless for like 3-4 years, we saw the time whereby they really struggled. So I think Liverpool might get theirs. We'll just see like how they're able to handle it.
No, if they get
Alright.
theirs, they will just waterlog their pitch.
All right, so let's move on. West Ham hosted Brighton, and that match ended 0-0. So I think the top 6, top 7 is beginning to shape up as well. What do you guys think?
And you've not seen anything yet.
Top 6. So who is even 6th? West Ham?
I think yeah.
Because I saw the festive period.
Oh, I've
like
not
West
checked.
Ham
I've not checked the
Yeah,
table
West
in
Ham
2
are the
weeks.
ones that like gained the most points this period, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
West Ham has gained a lot of points, and they have taken points off
Arsenal,
Arsenal,
Man U.
Man U.
Yeah,
And now-
they had a good festive period.
Good job.
Then
Yeah.
Kudos.
So kudos to West Ham, and that would be that for game week 20. So guys, what are our expectations now that African players are out of? So some big percentage of players are actually out. So do you think that at this point in time that probably FIFA should there be a rearrangement so that maybe these games could be played probably alongside Euros or alongside some other time so that it gives room? Because you see, like the amount of players that have left for the AFCON and also the Asian Cup is quite a lot.
It's good.
But the thing is, like, things are done based on weather. So, like, for our own Asian and African side, in terms of weather and other things, that's actually probably the period that's best to play the Nations Cup.
Yeah.
Then for Euros, they want to play during their summer time also. That's the best period for them to play.
Right.
So I don't know how they're going to do it, but I think every region has its reason why he wants to play that particular period.
And if they don't at this point in time, right? If they move it, you're just going to add more games for the players when they're supposed to be on break. So it will always be tough. It will always be tight.
Let's see. All right. So there you have it, guys. We'll wrap it up there and keep it moving. Please, if you're yet to subscribe, we are still saying this, guys. This year should be a new year. Guys, get on that subscription button and click it. Subscribe. Get the internet roasted. Anything you want to do it. Be crazy about it. And
Roast me.
roast me.